Okay, look, we really here. Okay, you guys, welcome to. You know what? We're not even gonna be count. We are gonna count episodes. I'm pretty sure this is number 8, but
Is it number 8 or 7?
I think it's number 8. Like the last one, I feel like was 7.
Okay.
But either way, we are back. We are here. Super excited to come to you guys with another episode. Shout out to everybody who's been asking where we are, saying how much they like the episodes. I hope we just could keep giving you what you want. But
And giving us ideas on.
Yes, on topics.
But you gotta write them down and text them to me.
Text them to us, DM, because when we're out and or people will just be talking to us about it and they'll be like, you should talk about this, you should talk about this. As
maybe
responsible
ideas,
individuals, we should document those, but it's in casual conversation. You just be out and about.
Most of the time, you catch me out and had a couple drinks.
Right, and so we forget. But if you have topics, you should either text them to us or DM us, or this is going to be on the Meet the Easons page, because there is a Instagram page now at Meet the Easons. And so if you have topics and stuff there, you can shoot us a note there. We'll take topics and definitely touch on them on this. I was going to call it a podcast, but it's not a podcast. We're going to just touch on it. I don't know. We're just going to, right here on this thing, what we doing. What's today's episode going to be about?
Should your significant other be able to hang out with single people? If you guys are in a committed relationship, is it cool for your husband or wife, the other half, to hang out with single people? Do you think it's cool?
I think that's a good one because it's tricky.
It is tricky.
It's tricky.
It is tricky.
Especially if you've been with somebody for a long time, and
you know their friends,
that can get tricky because there's certain people. I think it's really based on the person. It's hard to generalize it, but it's certain people, I feel like you might get into some shit if you hanging out with that person, or you know what I mean. So it can get a little bit tricky. That's a hard one. It's hard because you can't just be like, no, you shouldn't hang out. If you're in a committed relationship, you shouldn't be hanging out with single people, because that's cutting that off. But I do feel like it probably brings about a certain type of feeling when you know your man is out with all his single homies. And as a man, how do you feel? Do you feel like it's cool for me to be hanging out with all these single men when they're probably on some whole other...
You hanging out with single
You,
men?
as a man.
Oh, as a man, do I...
Hanging out with your single homies, do you feel some type of way? Everybody's on some whole other, another tip, on the prowl, whatever?
No.
I don't feel that way. When I hang out with my single homegirls, I don't I'm not... Sometimes I'll feel like I'm not on the same level in terms of if we're out somewhere, I'm not doing the same thing as everybody else. Because I remember back to when I was single, you giving people the eye, you flirting, you trying to, you know what I'm saying? Don't side eye me. But that's what it is. And that's part of, going out with your homegirls, because it's y'all trying to see, did you get a number, whatever, old school shit. But I think that when you're in a relationship, some things naturally progress.
I could hang out. You can hang out with your single friends. You just can't do what they do. Meaning,
100%. No, yeah.
See, but it's a line that I think people. It's a fine line, because I don't know if I want you hanging out with your homegirl that's out there looking for niggas or guys. Excuse me. Looking for guys. Looking for guys. Because
you think that she's going to attract that kind of element. Like she's gonna attract guys because she's looking for guys.
All right, put it like this. Say me and you would be going through a problem or issue or something.
Okay.
That friend is more likely to tell you not to necessarily, like, you can still work it out with your husband or whatnot, work it out with him.
But have some fun.
But have some fun. Because she's having fun.
I don't know. I mean, you're not speaking about me in particular. I think you're speaking about how women, you feel like women are.
All your single friends are pretty great. But
you better say that.
If they weren't, I would tell the truth. But I just feel like, like guys are a little different. The homie ain't about to press my line and say, hey man, you need to be.
I disagree.
Well, what you mean?
I think that as men, you guys, like, if you go out as, I'm going to call you a pack. So, like, if you guys go out as a pack, like, okay. I feel like if all the guys are single, you're not single, and you know what a good example is? Like, let's say it's two girls, right? Mm-hmm. And you and your homie are out. Like, in order for him to get with that one girl, we laughing loud now, right?
I'm not gonna lie. You might have to play cleanup man.
Ain't no set. Nope. Ain't no clean. See, exactly.
But that's just
no. Okay, so if you reverse it, that's cool. I can play the cleanup woman. No, you're not cool with that.
Well, see this. If you and your buddy are out, and your buddy just so happens to be talking to a girl, and she has a friend, and so it's not awkward, you strike up a conversation with her friend. Now, I don't think any numbers should
Y'all hear this?
It's just like you go to a grocery store. Okay, so you strike up a conversation with the friend. Mm-hmm. That don't mean no numbers is going to be exchanged. That don't mean no... She could even be not even attractive to you. You just striked up the conversation because it would have been awkward for your buddy to go holler at her friend and whatever the situation might be. You play a cleanup man. What if she's not attractive to you in no type of way? I still got to help my buddy out, right?
Married. You helping your buddy out while you married?
I'm conversating.
Conversing.
I'm conversing, and it's not even inappropriate conversation. It's, oh, hey.
But if I walk in, just so happen, is it awkward? Are you going to feel like I'm talking to this woman I shouldn't be talking to?
No, not at all.
Because your homeboy is over there talking. It looks like...
To you, it's going to look that way, though. To you, it's going to look, what is my... But then again, no, it probably wouldn't even look like that to you. I'm a married man with my ring on. You know what I mean? That don't do. Is it still recording us? That don't do nothing but. What does that do?
Draws the women.
No, it don't. I've been married for 6 months. Ain't no women looked at me and
you wear your ring every day?
When I remember in the morning when I go to work, I wear it 75% of the time. Some mornings I wake up at 3:30 in the morning. Some mornings I'll be a little tired. And
weekends you wear it?
Weekends I'm always got it on.
Okay.
Always got it on. So, I just took it off when we
got... I was like, we just talking. There's no ring on your finger.
We just got home, so I just took it off.
We did just get home.
But anyway, the moral of the story is, I don't think it's an issue for your significant other to hang out with their single friends. Uh-huh. If you just as long as you know you can't do what they do.
Okay, I can roll with that. I agree. I also still stand by my original thing of like you just this is another. It's kind of like segueing, but this is really important. You have to know your others, meaning like your significant others. Friends, you have to know them.
Yeah, you do.
You have to know their friends. You have to know who there's so many nuances to friendships, and you have to know who these people are that your significant other is spending time with.
I have a few buddies that I probably
excuse my French. You have to know when when he's with him, he's gonna be on fuck shit. That's what I know. Like, or if he's with him, he's coming home obliterated drunk. When he's with him, like, you just have to know your homies. And not your homies, you have to know his homies, or you must know her homies. Like, you have to know their personalities. People act different around certain people, and not in like a negative way, or like you change up around certain people, but people just act different around certain people. So you just, it's certain things you probably can expect from a person when you know that they're in the presence or in the company of someone specific.
I'm in total agreement with that.
Okay, good.
I'm in total agreement with that.
Because I think that not to say like you're your own person still, but, and not that someone can bring something out of you, but like,
but they can.
They can, and I'm a firm believer in that.
Not me, but other people.
Yeah, not me either. Oh, don't smile. I wish we need a effect and you smile. Go. Ding.
Yeah. You said that well, baby. I'm in agreement with that.
Okay, yeah, but that's really important. I think that's like a separate topic too. But like, it's super important that you know who your person is hanging around. Yeah. And like, I also think just in the beginning of a relationship too, it's really interesting because you can kind of, at least this is me not necessarily speaking from experience. Again, it's like ours is a little bit different because like, his friends I've known since I've known him. Yeah, so it's like, but I think this is just me thinking like.
None of my buddies are dirtbags, by the way.
No, they're not. But from a perspective of like getting into a new relationship, I think that's probably something that you would really want to pay close attention to, because I think it doesn't necessarily impact who that person is and like their character and how they act, while it might. It's just I think it's a good indication of
starting out. You just don't want your significant other to have certain some certain influences.
Yeah. No, I feel that. Like, cause imagine if you met a guy, right, and you was like feeling him, and then you get around him and his friends, and everybody's like a player, like everybody's on some like gigolo type shit. You're gonna be like, whoa, like, wait,
he's a player.
He's a player. Like, it's
but he might not be.
But he might not be. But you still have to think of that.
Birds
like
of a feather flock together.
And it's the same vice versa. You get with a girl, you think she bad, and whatever. You get around her. What if all of them is just out there? You're not about to tell me no man is not about to be like.
All your homies ran through. You probably got a few miles.
A little something. I'm just saying. So yeah, I think that's good. That sums it up.
Yeah, that about sums it up. I also, they're gonna save this for next time though. But I got something else I would like to talk about. We'll say this for next time.
No, tease it.
No. Because I don't know exactly how I want to put it.
Okay. Well, this is a little.
It's pretty much in correlation with acting different with your mate around other people. Because I know a lot of people go through that where people, you know,
you probably got some examples, y'all. some
you one way at home, but you another when you get around other people, which is just not cool. But we're going to talk about that next time.
We personally experienced something like that early on.
Yeah, we did. We made it through, but we did. I did, at least.
You made it through me? You made it surviving me?
Yeah, I did.
That's cool. Anyways, I don't know. I think episode 8 again.
We do appreciate y'all for, coming through, being patient with us. I know we have not been the most consistent, but we're going to get this together. Last time we promised y'all, I'm not going to promise you because I feel like I broke my promise last time.
We did. We did not stand by our word, and that was whack. But for real,
It was.
But literally, things be happening. We figured something out though. We figured out a way to make sure these are coming weekly. So we will make sure that happens. As much as we can.
We work really hard, guys.
Yeah, we work hard. We work long hours. Schedules are crazy.
If you know us.
But if you know us, you're not holding that against us because you already know what's up. You're not like, where's the. But even if you are, like.
They are.
Y'all have been too.
Like, what's going on?
But no. But, like, we're going to keep it up and we're going to have more things to talk about. We're going to do different things. But again, you guys' suggestions are super helpful because
please send in your suggestions because it could be something that we've never been through, or it could be something we've been through
and we wouldn't even think to talk about it.
We wouldn't even think to talk about it. You know what I mean? So please, please let us know.
Yeah.
You know, if you guys have ideas of things for us to talk about or things that you just want us to give our opinion on. You know what I mean? So
yeah, a couple of people, and I'm gonna go back through my DMs because a couple of people were like asking for advice on stuff, like kind of a Q&A kind of thing. So we'll answer those too because I think that's cool. Maybe we could like do that at the end or something.
Yeah, maybe like a question or two.
Yeah.
At the end of the.
Okay. All right. Well, this is it. If you guys love this, you can recommend it to a friend. You can just watch it over and over. We're going to put it on the IGTV, which is a channel on the page because a lot of people don't use IGTV, but you can click it and you can find this episode anytime. Or you can just watch it on our story because we're going to upload it on the story too. And tell a friend and make sure you follow the Meet the Easons page for like updates and just fun stuff. And we hope to see you guys again next week.
We hope to see you guys again.
Deuces. I gotta press the button, so I'm gonna lean forward, okay?